Oh, please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Let me live, let me. Bang! Oh! Yeah! Hell yeah! What's up, everybody? Yeah! Cause I can, you know what I'm saying? Cause I motherfucking can, that's why. Yeah. What's up? This is why I'm Ronnie back again with another video. Oh boy, okay. Hello, mate. Gnarly dude. Got the whole gang in there with me, all my imaginary friends with me, you know what I'm saying? All the voices in my head is here today. We about to have another good video, you know what I'm saying? Straight like that. First of all, take a look at my man Michael Jackson, Thriller album, how to get that poster. Yeah, fix the hair, fix the hair. Yeah, feeling crazy. You know what I'm saying? Back with another video. It's all my Warriors fans. What's up? Where the Warriors fans at? Yeah. Warriors in the hills. Warriors, baby. Yeah. Told you we was going to do it. One down. We got a couple more to go. You know what I'm saying? We got past Houston. Now, you know what I'm saying? We going to Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, first things first. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Warriors fan, but that don't mean that I got a problem with everybody else. And it's not the Warriors versus the NBA to me. I fucks with every team in the NBA, most of the teams. There's only two teams that I don't like. But shout outs to Houston. I got mad respect for Houston. Houston's a good team, you know what I'm saying? They got a good future. You know what I'm saying? They got a good future. The only person I don't like on Houston Rockets is Dillon Brooks, but I ain't never liked Dillon Brooks since he was in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I do not like Dillon Brooks. I respect him as a ball player, but I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? He always running his mouth chirping about Golden State, but it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? We got past them. It was a hell of a series. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, like I said, shout out to my Warriors fan. This is a video about my Warriors. So if you don't like the Warriors, you ain't gotta watch it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But gotta keep the middle finger out just in case somebody's really like, fuck the Warriors, well, fuck you too. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Houston. Y'all did good this year. Y'all, the future of the NBA is with the Houston Rockets. Teams like Houston, teams like OKC, teams like Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. Detroit did a good job against New York. They coming. Detroit is coming. You know what I'm saying? Houston's in a good position. They got a top 5 draft pick. They're gonna be in the top 5 because they got their own the draft pick from Phoenix. But dig this though. If you Houston, would you make a trade for Jalen Green, trading Jalen Green and Jabari Smith for Kevin Durant? If you Houston, would you do that? Because they've been talking about that. Would you do that if you Houston? Because if y'all do that, y'all legit contenders next year for everything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should put him down, right? I'm in a good mood. Maybe Mr. Birdie should go. Grown now, get. But I fuck with Houston. You know what I'm saying? Şengün's a damn good player. He causes a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't like him because I ain't gotta like everybody now. But I fuck with the team. I fuck with Ime Udoka, one of the best coaches in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? But Şengün played good. But my man, Aman Thompson, next year he gonna be Defensive Player of the Year. That motherfucker, look, he caused Steph Curry problems. Out of all my years of seeing Steph Curry play, which is my favorite player, is Kobe, Michael Jordan, then Steph Curry. Out of all my years of watching Steph Curry play, I've never seen a person cause Steph Curry that much problems. Maybe one or two times I've seen it happen, but that was like when he was younger. I haven't seen somebody cause Steph Curry this much problems. What's it, a mean or a man? What I don't know. What's it? A man Thompson, A-Man, is going to be Defensive Player of the Year next year. That is a motherfucking star in the making. And he's a pit bull on the offense and defensive side. I fucks with him. Steph Curry is so glad he ain't got to worry about him no more. Now he got Jaden McDaniels. And Jaden McDaniels is a good defender, but he ain't old boy, Amin Thompson. He's not him. I think this series for Golden State will be a lot better because they ain't got to worry about Houston was the number one defense in the NBA. So now you go into a team that's good at defense, but I mean, look, the only person that's gonna try to slow Steph down to me is Jaden McDaniels, and Steph can get past him. We already seen what Steph did to Rudy Gobert many years ago. Sure, I remind you the ring around the rosy thing. He had him spinning in circles. You know what I'm saying? Steph always had it, plays good against Rudy Gobert, and Draymond Green always played good against Rudy Gobert. Julius Randle's good. But Karl-Anthony Towns is probably better in my opinion. But Julius Randle, I fucks with Julius Randle. You know why? He was drafted by the Lakers. When he got drafted by the Lakers, they said, we want you to be the next Shaquille O'Neal. He said, I'd rather be the next Kobe Bryant. He had so much respect for Kobe Bryant. And Kobe Bryant, if anybody know, is my idol, my all-time favorite ball player. You know what I'm saying? So I got a whole lot of respect for Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? Ant-Man is one of my favorite players to watch that's not on the Golden State Warriors. Because if you ask me who's your top 5 favorite ball players, I'm going to say the starting top 5 for the Golden State Warriors. That's how I get down. But if you got to be more specific with me, you know what I'm saying? But if you really like who's the people that you like besides the Warriors, Ant-Man is one of them. Ant-Man is my guy. He going to cause us problems. But look, don't get it. You take it how you want. I think we got people that we can throw at him to slow him down just a tad bit. Whether it's Jimmy Butler, whether it's Draymond, whether it's Moses Moody, whether it's Buddy Hield. Hell, you can even play Kuminga a little bit on him. And I think you're going to have to play Kuminga because you can't keep playing Jimmy Butler 40 minutes. You can't. Okay? I think Kuminga need to be back in the rotation. You gotta put him in. People are like, well, you know, he was missing shots when they did let him in the game. Well, look, he got to find his rhythm because he was out for 30 games. Then he comes back and got to take a back seat to Jimmy. But before the injury, he was playing the best basketball of his career. He's a great player. He was our second best player before he got hurt. You know what I mean? This is my whole thing. Because I keep going back to this. You got to play Kuminga because we need as much scoring as possible. And he's one of our most athletic people. If we would have played Kuminga all games against Houston, I don't even think the series would have went that long. Because he's one of those guys that's athletic just like Houston that can match up with Houston. And my whole thing is other coaches would have found a way to make it work. Other coaches like Ty Lue for the Clippers or the dude for Detroit or the dude from Cleveland, forgot their names, J.B. Bickerson from Detroit and the coach for Cleveland. They would have found a way to make that shit work. The minutes that Jimmy's not playing, because you can't have a 35-year-old playing 40 minutes. You can't have Steph playing as many minutes neither. You got to rely on other people. That's why I'm glad Buddy Hield finally stepped up. Finally, motherfucker, you inconsistent bastard. But I fucks with Buddy Hield, man. Buddy Hield's funny. He's positive energy. Excuse me for calling him a bastard. My bad. Even players fuck up Craig. But nah, but what I'm saying though, you know what I'm saying? What am I getting to? Yeah, dig this though. You know, when Jimmy's not playing, Kuminga need to be in there. And get Kuminga going. Get Kuminga going. Because he could be a guy that can give you about 15, 20 points off the bench. If he can give you 10 to 15 off the bench and a couple of rebounds, that's good. That's a win. You know? So play him. And if anything, if you're not going to play him, I hope y'all, you know, he goes to a good team on the off season. Because he shouldn't be in Golden State if they're not going to play him. You know, he needs to be somewhere he could play. Because to me, Kuminga could be a starter. You know, that goes, or make a trade for him, you know. Ask you this real quick. Would you make a trade for Paul George for Kuminga? Because Paul George couldn't even get Phoenix to the play-in tournament. Would you make a trade? And he wanted to go to Golden State. Would you make a trade for Kuminga? But a team like Orlando or Brooklyn, one of those young teams, he would thrive in my opinion. So he's better than what y'all think. Y'all, you know, some of y'all are, you know, Steve Kerr know how to coach old people. He don't know how to coach young people. He don't know. I don't know if he knows how to develop young people. He knows how he's better with guys that are already established. Like if Paul George was to come to our team, he knows how to play him. But this is the thing with Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr let Jimmy Butler come in and play exactly the way he wants to play. But everybody else was the Golden State Warriors have to play within the way Steph Curry plays. That's the difference. Jimmy Butler can play the way he wants to play, and nobody's going to say a damn thing about that. But Kuminga and everybody else got to defer to Steph. That's the difference. But anyway, all that being said, I think we could beat Minnesota. I fucks with Minnesota. I'm not dissing Minnesota. I'm not dissing nobody. Like I said, I show respect. I play by the rules. If you don't want to play by the rules, we ain't got to play by the rules. And I can get to the shit talking. I can do shit talking better than anybody. But in my nature, I'm just a fun-loving guy that likes to have fun. And I'm a fan of the NBA, just as much of a fan of Golden State. So I fuck with Minnesota. It's going to be a good series. It's going to be fun. Ant-Man is going to do his thing. Steph's going to do his thing. Jimmy's going to do his thing. And it's just going to be a fun series. But I think if we play, I'm not shit talking. I'm just calling it how I see it. If we play the way that we are supposed to play, we shouldn't have no problems winning. And Kevon Looney needs to play. Because they're a team, they're a scrappy team that likes to rebound. They got some bigs that can rebound, that are physical. Quentin Post is not ready for that. Quentin Post could shoot a three, but on defense, he commits silly fouls or he let the guy run right by him. You need to have Kevon Looney playing some. Kevon Looney is one of the best at offensive rebound and all that stuff. I was making sure my shit is straight. You know, my good luck charm. Kevon Looney is a guy that can rebound. He may be a little slow and all that, but he can rebound. He's one of the best at offensive rebounding. And they got guys that can cause those problems, especially Naz Reid. Naz Reid has been a Golden State killer for a couple of years now. Naz Reid has caused us a lot of problems, so you need to have somebody to put some pressure to these bigs. And you don't need to have Draymond at the center spot the whole game. Draymond 6'5", and Rudy Gobert is like 7'3" or some shit like that. He's a big motherfucker. You gotta, come on now. I think we can win though. If we play our game and we make the right adjustments when needed. Okay? Like I said, and you don't need to play Jimmy Butler 40 minutes. They did that the first round. Let Kuminga play the minutes that Jimmy Butler ain't playing. And I like Santos too in the game, but that's another here or there. I'm just happy that we still alive, you know what I'm saying? I like the Denver series with OKC. That experience that Denver has is could be the X factor. That could be the reason why they could send OKC home. But I mean, it is what it is. I really don't care. You know, whoever wins that series is okay, cool. But I think we got enough to get to the Western Conference Finals. And I really think we can get to the final. I think we can win it all this year. I really do. I think every team can be beat. I think since LeBron's not in it, there's no other better player in the playoffs right now than Steph. Steph had a huge test in the first round, and I think it's gonna be a lot easier for him to get to the spot now that he ain't got to worry about Thompson. It's gonna be a lot easier for Steph. Jimmy's gonna do his thing, and I think Draymond is one of the best defenders in the league. And I think when you look at it, we finished second in the league in bench points. So we got one of the best benches in the league. So our role players step up more than anything. So I just think we got a lot, and we got a lot of experience. So you know, I think we got what it takes to beat Minnesota, and I think we got what it takes to beat everybody else. But it's all love. If we lose, it was still a good year, and we set a foundation with getting Jimmy Butler, and like I said, try to add something on the off season. Maybe trade Jonathan Kuminga since you're not using him. Trade him for somebody that, you know what I'm saying, to add to. Just keep adding to it, man. But we coming. We coming. If it ain't gonna be this year, it's gonna be next year. I'll tell you that. It's not over, Steph. It's not over, Draymond. And y'all can say what y'all want. I'm gonna say what I want too. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me while I have a moment with the old lady over yonder. Yeah, Uh-oh. Receiving messages. But still, get back to it. Yeah, man. Tell me what y'all favorite team is. You know what I'm saying? I'm Warriors. All the Warriors fans in the house. Let me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up. You know, what's up with all the Warriors fans? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the Warriors fans, what's up with it? You know what I'm saying? We here. We in there. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to them, but I think we can beat them. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to everybody out there. I show love to everybody, but I'd be lying if I said I felt like, somebody out there can truly beat us in the 7-game series. You got to beat Steph Curry in a 7-game series. So 4 games, you got to beat Steph. And that's hard to do. Like I said, you got to worry about Steph. You got to worry about Jimmy. You got to worry about Draymond, best defender in the league, in my opinion. Top 5 at least. And we got a great bench. We got somebody that steps up. Quentin Post stepped up 1 game. Brandon Podziemski stepped up 1 game. Buddy Hield stepped up in game 7. I mean, good Lord. But I did not see Buddy Hield doing that. But Buddy Hield stepped. We always get somebody to step up. So, like I said, good luck with us. We coming. So, you know what I'm saying? To all my Warriors fans, leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? Say what, you know what I'm saying? If you a Warriors fan, shout it. Shout it from the rooftop, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. And to other fans out there, to other teams, best of luck to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing but love for you. But, you know, just stay away from us. You stay away from us, you good. You know what I'm saying? You cross that street and come over here, it might be something, but it's going to be fun today. It's going to be fun today going against Minnesota. But, you know, I think we can handle it. But I know Ant-Man going to put on the show, and I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't eat no popcorn, but, you know, I'm ready for some entertainment, though. Steph versus Ant-Man. It's going to be fun. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here talking my shit. Let's go, Warriors. Let's go! Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Woo! And so, let's go, Warriors. Let's get to it. Round 2. Let's handle it. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. All right? Peace.